Fidget nerd.
Holy elbow macaroni, I'm back. I'm back. And welcome back to the Fidget Nerd channel. I'm Zachary Butcher, and this week, this episode, we are going to be doing some Fidgets of the Week, and I'll talk about all the sort of drama that happened with some Fidgets during the week. And then we're going to unbox all the things that you voted on the Fidget Nerd Facebook group. And then we're going to be drawing. We're going to be drawing for the two winners of the Ant Design S Nano V2, whatever it's called. Yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And we got some Grails, man. We got some Grail friggin' mail. I do not know if I have unboxed this many Grails at once. This is some long... I'll explain later when we get into it. But first of all, apologies. This is broken. You might have saw. This is all because YouTube thought it would be super awesome, sexy, cool to go ahead and make this. And it was a nice little security update. They wanted a nice little security update, and it broke everyone's chat. So chat looks gross, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I tried, and so we're going to go with this, and hopefully by next week it's fixed. If you're watching this as a VOD, sorry if you're on a phone, you probably can't see it, but rest assured I can see everything that you guys are still chatting, so it won't really affect that. But anyway, that's what's going on with that. So without further ado, we got Pam here. Hey, Pam. We got Steve. Cool. Staying up late. That's great. Starting a little earlier. Just trying this for now. It's not like it's going to be something that's going to happen all the time, I don't think. I'm just wanted to do it because boxes have been getting piled up. And I want to maybe just give myself a little bit more time and see if we can get through some of that. Hey, Austin. What's up? Oh, Jeremy. Well, running errands. Interesting. What, you got the headphones in or something like that? And you just listen to me in your head? It's great. All right. Thanks, Bunny. Thanks for the tip. Cool. Buck. Got it. Upside down smiley face. Yay. Oh, is that you refer to the chat? Yes, of course. Okay, so let's start with some Fidgets of the week. So what happened here? What happened here? I'm going to get rid of the keyboard. Here. Now. So what happened is that this little guy right here, this is let me zoom in, tuck that away. So this, as we unboxed it last week from Brian Wise, he sent this over from Fidgets from Friends. And this is the Chonky Boy, the tab slider Chonky Boy. This one became kind of Fidgets of the Week because this is like one of my new favorite sliders. It is really cool. Like, I really do appreciate the snap of it. And I don't know, there's something different about it, and I'm into it. I would definitely recommend it. I haven't tried a lot of stuff from Fidget things, but this one really impressed me. It's got a very nice sound to it.
He's wrong. That's not the Fidget of the Week.
I'm sorry, what?
He's wrong. That's not the Fidget of the Week.
Well, are you going to let me have it so I can show it?
This is the Fidget of the Week.
Okay. Well, we're interrupting this then to bring an important message about the bubble burst. So, what happened was that, where is it? I had this idea. So, Brian Wise also sent the Coracle by TwoEDC. And I had this funny sort of idea that maybe my wife is going to like this because she likes switches. Turns out she really just wanted me to have the Compiform Bean back because it has a toggle seesaw switch on one side. Yes. It's up and down kind of thing. That's what she wants. She wants a very specific switch. This one doesn't have it. So she tried it for a moment or two and went,
nope.
I don't like it.
Wrong one.
Bad. So no good. Then I did have her try the bubble burst momentarily, and she rejected it kind of immediately and went.
I rejected it from the sound it made when you were holding it.
She rejected it from the sound I made when I was holding it because I was doing it wrong. Yes. Then I come home from work one day, and she's got this thing. She's got like a key ring on it and stuff. She's got it like looped around her thumb, and she's like squishing it like this and just saying, "Well, this is mine now. I love this." And I'm like, I'm doing it wrong. So she's saying, this is mine now. I love this. So I'm like, oh my God, it's great. That's good. I mean, it's not mine. I can't give it to you. But I will definitely figure out where to.
Like this.
It goes like that. There we go.
And you squish it like a disc.
And you squish it like that.
Like a disc.
Yeah. That's how you use it. So I go and talk to Brian Wise and I say, so yeah, you know, the news is that she didn't like Coracle, but holy crap, you know, came home one day and she basically was claiming the bubble burst.
Sorry to burst your bubble. It's mine now.
So I'm saying, oh, I got to talk to Euclid Studios and ask them, you know, to get her one made. And he's like, you know what? Let her have it. So thank you so much, Brian Wise. So he's gifted that to the wife, which is amazing.
Hearts in the chat for Brian Wise.
Hearts in the chat for Brian Wise. He's a great guy.
Brian, we love you.
He has donated the bubble burst to the wife because it's hard to hit a fidget with the wife these days. So
the second one.
It's the second. Well, you like the bunny and you like the totem.
Yeah,
and
the second one. The bunny, I'm not kidding because we knew that I would love it because there's a bunny on it.
Because there's a bunny on it.
We
Okay.
automatically knew that was mine forever.
Right. That was an auto.
It was year of the rabbit.
That was an
How
okay.
can you not?
Yeah, exactly.
It's perfect. It's the rabbit.
Yeah. So yeah, that's great. So thank you, Brian. And then another thing Brian's done, we'll throw this in as well.
Reminds me, this is dedicated to Brian. Brian!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Brian.
There it is. There's the treats.
For now.
Oh, good.
Dun, dun, dun.
Chewy chocolate. I have not. You know what? I actually haven't had enough of these in the last bit of time.
You know what? We just have so few of them.
There is so few of them. There
ran
definitely isn't a box that is
Of
like
40.
of like 40 of them. So yeah, that's perfect. I'm glad that I have another one. Yeah.
You're welcome. All right, love you, nerds. Bye.
Love you, wifey nerd. Yes, Pam, you're right. She does need your clicker. We need to get her clicker. So this is another one Brian Wise has apparently donated. He said that he talked to Jeremy Campbell about it, the Turbo Cup. And he has said that he wants to basically do a giveaway with this. He wants me to do a giveaway for you guys with this because the brass ones are going to be kind of coming up in the near future. So we don't probably have time today, but we'll do a giveaway with this, I think, for sure. We'll see. Okay, so this is the copper infused, I believe. Copper infused Turbo Cup. Turbo Cup. Yeah. By Jeremy Campbell, Impulse EDC? Impulse EDC. It was Impulse Toys, but I think it's Impulse EDC now. What up, Pimpin? How you doing, Jay Dizzy? Sweet. What up, Pimpin? I'll put that back. All right. Yeah, Coracle didn't really hit. Wasn't really a fidget of the week. But yeah, Chunky Boy, tab slider. Great. Great stuff. I think I was showing you the sound before I was interrupted. It's a slide noise on that is very, 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 very addicting. Very reminiscent to me. Reminds me of the Wrapped Light slide noises in that. So yeah, that's been a fidget of the week. Totally recommend that one. Another one. Speaking of Jay Dizzy, that when we're talking about that, I know exactly what you're talking about. The 2R Mokame. You're talking about the Phantom Mini Chubby. Like this, that is made in Mokame. I did see that. And I don't know if you can get it etched. I think you could only get it polished, and then you can request for it to be blasted, is what I saw last time. So, every week, yeah. Very most valuable person of the week, Brian Wise. There we go. Yeah, good guy. Thank you, Brian Wise. So another thing that happened during the week is I inadvertently bought this from Brian Wise. You know what they say, you break it, you buy it? Well, that's what happened here. It was totally an accident, but and I don't really blame myself entirely. Something I have my Doge to blame as well. But essentially what happened was I was trying to get a sick warp video with this. And I'm out there in the sun, over the grass, but like kind of close to the sidewalk. My dog's out there with me. She sees a squirrel or some shit, hits me, and it falls. I catch it on my feet. I have this like crazy reflex. It falls. I put my feet together. It like lands on my soft sandals and then goes tumbling off and lands onto the harder surface. So essentially what happened was we got this little blem right here. My pointer stick. It's going to be hard to see. So it's that kind of little blem right there. And one side of the buttons got kind of scratched too. Hard to see here. Pretty minimal stuff. But I kind of came to Brian. I said, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm going to let you know right away what happened. This sucks. And I will, I'll totally buy it off you kind of thing at full price. He was hesitant at first because he was like, oh, it's just going to happen anyway, probably to me anyway. But I'm like, man, you know what? It's the right thing to do. Let me just buy it off you. So I bought this off him full price because that's the right thing to do. This is mine now. And holy crap, I've been loving it. I have really, really been loving it. And you might ask yourself, well, it's a dog. How did a dog hit you hard enough to make you like move that much? But Saoirse, you want to come over here? Saoirse, come here. Saoirse, come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Come up here. Come up here. Come up here. You got to come up a little bit higher. Up. No, Saoirse, look. There she is. So that's an Amstaff. That's an American Staffordshire Terrier. Come here. Yeah. What are you, about 80 pounds? About 80 pounds of pure muscle. Pure muscle. Are you sorry? Are you sorry that you made Daddy buy dinner? Are you? You look very sorry. Okay. All right, you go lie down now. Go back. That's it. You're done now. Go girl. Okay. So yeah, that's what happens when an 80-pound pit bull crashes into you. Yeah. So she bought a spinner, but it kind of worked out good, I think, because goddamn, I love it. I really, really love it. It throws such a good. And, I just want to show you what I did here. So it kind of messed up the bearing as well, but then I thought, wouldn't it be so cool if a golden eagle worked in there? And then it's just all gold. So everything's just gold. And it's making it sing even more like brass likes to do. Now I have these really cool buttons which work great on the Naboo 2.0. So that was kind of like, I was even looking because Pam was telling me how there's some of the ones for sale on the site right now. So it was like looking at the stainless steel ones for sale. I almost bought one of those, but then this all happened with this. So yeah, there we go. So Brian's package is getting lighter and lighter. He's it's not going home with this. It's not going home with the bubble burst, and it's not going home with the turbo cup. So, but that's all good. Make that fan a little bit better. God, it is still hot. Yeah, what are you guys saying here? Dan bought the course last month. Big difference. Muscle Baby. I forgot about that name. Muscle Baby. Saoirse the Muscle Baby. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This thing's pretty cool, and it's got me thinking that I really do need to start kind of exploring the tumbler that I have. I have a small tumbler that is my wife's, and she's graciously said that I can let her use it and get some media for myself to try it out and kind of experiment with some metals and see if I can do some really cool like stone washes on some metals, because I want to see if I can do some with that. And then I would also, because we had this donated by Brendan Lee, the stainless steel monolithic, and that one could really use a good stone wash. It's pretty nicked up, so I want to stone wash that up before I do a giveaway as he requested with that to you guys. So Two reasons now to do that. So that's the story of what happened with that. And yeah. Okay, so this one, it's in again. It's in again because of these buttons, these Juma Gem Sacred Spin buttons that I unboxed last week. Holy Lord, they've made me love the torque bar even more. It was in last week. It's in again. That's just a little bit of a testament to how crazy cool this spinner is. These new buttons have just blown my mind. They're so pretty. They're so good. It kind of looks like key lime cream or something with these like that creamy white going through the green. I call them a key lime cream buttons. Just beautiful. And it's not picking up too great on camera. It's very subtle, but some of the green in there's actually a sparkle as well. It's crazy. Love it. Yeah, I don't know if we have Harbor Freight here, Pam, but I hear great things about Harbor Freight in Canada. So we don't have some cool, cheap stuff like we do over there. You do over there. Yeah, key lime pie cream. I don't know, because does key lime pie, I guess it does. Key lime pie does have white cream in it anyway, right? So, but it's great. Fuck, I love that thing. So you know what? I don't care if the torque bar is in this week again, because like I said, it just shows how easy it is for me to just sit there and end up playing with it over and over and over again. Matcha tea. That's another good one. My matcha tea buttons. Before we end the fidgets of the week this week, this guy. So this guy, I was half lazy with trying to get this bearing out from last week. Opened this last week. Bearing is fucked and can't get it out. It is in there real good. And did I bring... Yeah, so if we look down the barrel here, we'll probably be able to see, hopefully... It's a hard one. Where's that other flashlight? Focus. It's hard to get it in there. You can kind of see a little bit. Basically, what's going on, you can see it in there. The outer race of the bearing is essentially, it's covered up by a shelf that's in there. So on the inside, all you have is this. This is covered up. So normally when you push a bearing out, you have this to rest your bearing tool on to then push it out the other way, right? But in this one, on this side, it has to go out that way. It has to come out like this. And all you have to rest it on are the inner races and the cage. So it's not going to take as much force. I'm worried I'm going to pop out this and then just have this outer race just stuck in there. So I did try to bang at it a little bit with some stuff, but basically I'm at the point now where I think I'm going to have to like make up my own jig or go to the hardware store, like think of what I could make out of like some screws and nuts and stuff like that to create something to get this out. So all in all, so far, pretty sad and kind of disappointed with the first spin totem that I've gotten is just basically not fun because it doesn't spin. And I don't know, like, is this what all spin totems are like? Are they all just these crazy hard to change with the bearings kind of crap? Because if they are, I'm like already done with spin totems. Like if it's this ridiculous laborious thing, then it's just, oh my God, what's the point, right? I get it. Beads are cool to have and collect and stuff, and it looks pretty. But man, you know, I like modding things and I like changing things. So it's like, I want to be able to play with something. And if I have to think about like, oh God, how am I going to change that now? This is going to be this whole thing to be able to do it. Then, oh God, I'm not very into it. Anyway, kind of disappointed about that. But it is what it is. So that is the fidgets of the week for this episode. Hope you enjoyed, and moving on. So what are we going to do now? We got to open some stuff, and I think what we're going to start with, Asa is here, Asa Tran is here. Pam, stick with spinners and sliders. Yeah, you know what? I think it's It's a very simple comment, and it's sadly sort of true. I don't know. There's nothing better than just good old spinners and sliders. It's what I have stuck to for a long time, and I think that might be the way to go. It's a bearing press fit or slip fit. Asa, that's a good point. So what I'm thinking is that apparently it's slip fit. And what I'm thinking is going on, I don't know if you've experienced this before, but sometimes someone tries to make press fit. They try to make a true press fit. And it's so hard to do, and it's kind of impossible to do because every bearing has a little bit of different tolerances. They're a little bit bigger, just by microns and stuff. You can't make a hole for a bearing. Like, you can't bore a hole for a bearing that's going to fit every bearing out there. It doesn't exist. So this is sort of my thing, is we stop trying to make press fit, because I have a feeling that this one is functioning more as a press fit. And what happens is that you end up squishing the bearing ever so much, and that will actually make the spin. It'll affect the spin and make it just constricted, and it won't work. I've had this before with a couple other spinners. I've talked to other people about this, where they'll try bearing after bearing, trying to find one that works and actually spins well. And it'll be a struggle because, you could have just had one that was slip fit and doesn't press in there really tight. And you got a little bit of Loctite. No big deal, whatever. That means that it's going to work with everything. And I just think that that is the way to go. And if this one, indeed, it ends up being one where it's more case that it's like it's just pressed right the hell in there, then that's just not much I can do with that. I can try some other bearings that might work, but we're going to see. I am going to hopefully have some more energy and time to put into doing that. Mostly when I get home from work, I feel like a bag of smashed buttholes, like on fire, and I can't really do it. So it's a time thing for me, and I kind of like to do something once I have it in my head and I know what I'm gonna do and I have it figured out, because I know how to build a house, and it's kind of the way it works. When I build something that doesn't have plans for it, I like to build it in my brain first and know how it's going to work before I go out there and do it. Because otherwise I'm just sitting at the hardware store trying to make something work, and then maybe it doesn't, and I waste all this time at the hardware store. So yeah. Ham bone, I could try that, but I don't know. I might have to. You're right. I could soak it in something like that to loosen up the adhesive. And it might help. But the bearing came out of the box just unpacked, not spinning properly. And I was already warned by the maker that it could have been some Loctite that got into the bearing that caused that to happen. So we're trying to just get that bearing out now. And from the banging I did on it already with another tool that didn't really work, it's probably completely fucked anyway. So yeah, okay, good. Yeah, old man Tim. Yeah, I will try. I'm going to find that. But the problem with this bearing is that now I'm dealing with the fact that you've got most bearing tools, you've got a whole spinner. So the part around the bearing is the spinner, and that can rest on a wider base. And then you have something to push that out to. I have to get something that this can rest on, but then also has a hole in the center exactly as big as that to push it out the other way. Hard to describe, but it's one of the things I've kind of come up across in my brain going, oh God, I don't know if this is going to, it's a whole other thing. But yeah, like I said, I can get the idea. I just need the time to do it. So I will eventually get that time, I hope. And I'm not going to give up on it just yet. I want to see what I can do for sure. Okay, so Ace here, and we're gonna open up her. She's got a new spinner here. She sent me a prototype. Here. And it's gonna be pretty cool. I think it is based off of, what's it based off of? I'm not saying it's based off of anything. It's not based off of anything. It's based off of something in her brain. Sorry, I'm distracted. Matt Ridd's here. Hey, Matt Ridd. Ratchet Head. Okay. Maybe? I don't know. Tell me later. Anyway, it's over. It's done. We'll figure it out later. It's done. It's frustrating, that damn thing. I don't know. Just wanted something to work, and it doesn't work right away. So let's open the short story. So this is a short story prototype. The spinner is actually called Short Story, and Ace Trans brand is called Out of Office Objects. I think that's a great name. I really like it. Kind of up there with names that, you know, invoke a sense of feeling with like Unquiet Hands and stuff for me. I first heard that and I thought, it's a really great name. I like it. Kind of makes me feel something. I like that. It's good to feel something. So we're going to open this up. This came actually from Jamie Acker because Asa sent this to Jamie first for him to try out. And then he thought, hey, can I send that to Zach? Be cool for him to try that out too. So he sent this out to me directly from him. There is another little surprise that he put in here for me. He set something aside for me, and I'm very excited to see it for the first time. Oh, I got a chunky sticker. It's stuck. Yeah. Wow, that's a nicely made sticker. Chunky. I don't even have a chunky mame, but that's really nice. This nice vinyl. That's like a water bottle sticker right there. That's going to stay on forever. Hopefully there's still room on the case up there. Perfect. Love it. Okay, so oh my God, what is going on here? Okay, we have got, what is this? So what happened was that when Asa sent this out to Jamie, he didn't have, it doesn't have buttons made for it yet. It needs 20 millimeter buttons. So Jamie, I think these are Jamie's buttons that he sent with it because he had some that worked and he just said, okay, I'll just send those to Zach because I'm all out of 20 mil buttons. And funny story is that before Asa had even made this, I went and sold all my 20 millimeter button spinners like the Tungsten Poe and the Tungsten OG Nest. And Asa bought my Tungsten Poe. Isn't that right, Asa? So she had that and she's loving that because she loves the 20 mil buttons. So I like 20 mil buttons, but I'm finding that my minimum is kind of 22 these days. So I can still give my opinion on this. It's not going to be like my favorite thing in the world, but I feel qualified to give a good opinion on it. What is going on here? Okay, so he sent, okay, oh God, there they are. So let's open these up first. Oh my God, you guys got to use masking tape. Packing tape. Or what was it called? Painter's tape? I just want this part. Thank you. Okay. Save those after. These are I got them. Jamie's so nice. I got a set of pink Turbo Glow 2.0. Oh, God, they're so pink. Yeah, they're the pink ones, Pam. They're the pink ones, Pam. Var pink. So we won't dote on these too much, but I did make sure that I got my little, because these are the glow in the dark ones. So got my little flashlight all charged up. Oh gosh, so nice. So I think I'm gonna put these directly on. And put these directly on the Goldilocks. It's kind of my idea. I had these titanium ones on there. I've really been liking LIC spinners with really like light buttons. Oh, look at that. We've got, okay, this is probably a first for me. I've got plastic threading one. I think I've ever gotten a plastic grub screw. Good idea though. Plastic on plastic, eh? Let's charge these mofos up. So if you don't have like a little UV flashlight, highly recommend a little UV flashlight from Amazon that costs like literally under $10. You can use anything. You don't have to go. Gonna have to temporarily. Let's see if it's enough if I turn off some of these lights here. What we got here? Light control. Oh. Is that even enough? Come on, charge up. Charge up. If you ever get the purple ones, I'm coming again. You are welcome to. Oh, yeah, look at that. They need to be pitch black, really, to see it. That's why I've said before, I've been like, I don't know. Like, I did not get these for the Turbo Glow function. I've said it before. I don't care about glow stuff. I don't find it very, like, practical. I'm kind of like, what is the point? Like, I'm not going to sit there in the dark and like play with my stuff. I don't really get it. So it's cool that it is a feature of it, but oh, that's very nice. But I'm not going after it for that. I'm going for that pink. I really like that pink. And we got a nice little pink and gold thing going on here now. And it also sort of matches this wrapped now. It's kind of a very nice little pairing now. Also turbo glow in this wrapped, or some kind of glow. But yeah, that's a pretty cool pairing, I think, now. Look at that. Cool beans. Cool stuff. Good stuff. The purple ones weren't as good for me. I don't know. I'm a pink guy, but yeah, purple's still good. I would have settled for it as well. But if Jamie's going to offer to let me buy pink ones, I'm going to do it. All right, let's get directly into the short story. So Asa, why is it called, Asa, why is it called the short story? Let everyone know if you have a reason for that. Because it's an interesting name. I get the idea you're a writer or something like that, but oh, and the other thing is that Asa made this prototype and has made other ones on basically like a tabletop CNC machine. You can go to her group. There's links in the description of this video already. And you can go there and see there's a video of one of them actually getting made out of brass. And it's basically just, it's a tabletop CNC, like one of the simplest kind of CNC machines you can get. You know, it's slow, but it does the job. It's great. Short and sweet, and I read a lot. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Yeah, Brass Bob, man. Brass Bob is the way to go. Absolutely the way to go. I love this damn thing. My favorite thing from Focusworks at this point. So what? These don't look like Modusworks. I thought Jamie said he was going to send me... He was sending me some little Modusworks buttons. These kind of look like NJT Handpower Milkame. They're awesome. That is so nice. Whatever he said baby my buttons or something. Oh, they're on it. They're on it right now. So I don't know what these are. I'll have to ask him about that. Okay, so oh, that's a nice little. Oh, I like this already. It is so tiny. So these are the Modusworks ones he's talking about. What a nice, discreet little thing. Oh, that's a smooth spin. So one thing that's bothered me sometimes about 20 mil buttons is they got these big fucking fat fingers. Oh, Ace, okay. So you said the NJT. That's right. I think you said you were going to do that anyway. Okay. And I forgot because so many things going on. And then Jameson. Perfect. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, we're all cleared up. So Jamie's just have enough clearance there. But what I was just saying is that something I love about this shape, and it's reminiscent of like Chelsea stuff, like the Chelsea. Got her. Where is she? Right here. So we have a reminiscent sort of shape going on here, and what this does, I like to call it like sort of, it's almost like a Colosseum sort of shape, you know. I kind of picture people sitting in bleachers around here, and there's like this, you know, thing going on down the center or something. It just makes me think of a Coliseum, you know, if it was all the way around. And what it does is it creates this like thing where you can have a lot of different button clearance going on, finger clearance going on, right? Because you're spinning it. But even if your finger kind of dips down past the button, it still clears around there. This is crazy. This is so nice and small. Kind of like, it's a little small for me personally, but if someone liked small spinners, people are going to go goo-goo for this. This is getting made in tungsten? I thought I heard Asa talk about how there was going to be some run of this in tungsten, and that I think she already made one in brass, prototype in brass recently. So very comfortable to rip, very easy to rip. I'm going to put these NJTs on here. See what these are like. Oh, these are tungsten buttons. No wonder he was like, baby, my babies. Tungsten for the first run. And I'll be machining brass myself and selling them piece by piece. Amazing. That's awesome. First run. What a cool way to go. Just start off with a boom, bam, tungsten. There, boom. Just give everyone what they want. Love it. So let's try these. These look even lower profile than the other ones. Oh. Yeah, God, NGT's dish is just very, very good. Love the feel of that. I had 20 mil NJT Mokame ones. They were in his 3-step. Should have had them in a dish. Yeah, those aren't even... Oh, they do clear just. That's got to be like... I won't get the calipers out for sure, but that's got to be like a less than a mil clearance right there. That really creates a dainty sort of spin with your fingertips. So that's the thing. This is a great spinner for those like fingertip kind of spins. If you want something that's small. Yeah, these ones are tiny bit short for me. I could shim them up, but we have these ones here. So I'll put these back on. Ace says, Zach, I'll have to give you my email if possible. Yeah, I'm not on Facebook. Yeah, we can work that out. See if we can get one. Yeah, Pam, if you like small little spinners, kind of the way to go. I'll do some comparisons here. So there's the mini Mame. That'd be about the smallest spinner I have right now. Maybe. And then, sure, we'll get the calipers out. I'm going to show you guys what this is. Some millimeters and some inches. What are we on right now? Millimeters. .6, which is about almost an inch. We're looking at like 7/8 or something like that. Yeah, God, Michael, you're late. Fuck. We've been sitting here waiting for you. Jesus. I'm just kidding, man. No one really cares. You're fine. So what do we got here? Height, 1/2 inch. Huh. Yeah, I guess it is 1/2 inch. Cool. And then what else we got? We do that. Buttons, we know they're 20 mil ones. Yeah. Oh, length. Length is kind of important. 1.5, 1.6, like inch and 5/8, something like that. Cool. Yeah. Small but effective. Yeah, it's already growing on me. Kind of see myself just sitting there with it, doing something else. Just getting a reel. It's really fun to have it stop, have your fingers have it stop like that. Yeah, I think it's great. I think it's a really good one for a pinch grip. Doing that. Yeah, I can see myself doing that over and over again. Cool. That tungsten would fling. What is this? Stainless steel? It's gotta be stainless steel. So if we tried to do a little calculation on it, do that little code 2.6 or something like that. So we got 46. That's no buttons though. We don't have buttons yet, so we don't know what it would be. Asa probably knows. 46.3. And then in tungsten, we have to go about times 2.6. Cool. So I'm getting on my calculator, I'm getting like about 120 grams with tungsten. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But that's just the body. So we could probably expect it hitting right into that 150 range or something. If Asa has the one with actual stainless steel buttons, she can just put the whole thing on there and then times it by 2.6. And then we would know what it would weigh with buttons, kind of thing. Yeah. $69 grams. Cool. So I'll do that right now. 69 times 2.6. Whoa, 180. Holy crap. It's amazing how much tungsten just like this little guy could possibly end up being 180 grams. It's a rough calculation trying to go from stainless steel to tungsten, but it is about a 2.5, 2.6 sort of timesing of that. You get the weight of tungsten. There we go. Well, thank you so much, Asa, for that. And I'm really excited about seeing where this is going to go. I am honored and happy to show everyone this. I'm going to put your special NJT buttons right back here like that. And keep those very safe. Because I think we're going to move on. And we're going to open up something else kind of special that has been sitting around for a bit. I'm going to put that up there. Safe, safe, safe. Safe, safe, safe. Okay. So yes, that is a short story by Out of Office Objects, created and machined by Asa Tran. That was a prototype, stainless steel. Check out the links in the description. They're already down there. It was very organized this time, and I put them all in there already. They're there. So you can go to our Facebook group and keep an eye out for drops and all that stuff. Yeah, check it out. All right. This box has been sitting here far too long. Far too long, Matt Ritter. Sorry about this. Oh, God. You guys vote, and I obey. I obey. Sometimes I'm like, oh, God. Oh, here it is. It's going to win. It's going to win. And I was surprised at this one. I thought it was going to be the big old Grail box, and I thought it was going to be this one. I thought it was going to be the stainless steel Chelsea LP, and then I thought it was going to be the copper Nectar. But you guys saw the Out of Office Objects one, and then boom, that one hit like second place right away. And Chelsea LP was actually third place. So, yeah. Shows what I know. Shows what I know. Wait. All right. Where is this thing? Let's go. Butcha written right on it. So there's a very big possibility that this thing is going to like replace the Chelsea SF for me. This thing is stuck around because it's a goddamn little ripper. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at the brand new Chelsea LP, standing for low profile. It's a thinner kind of more, you know, on a diet. Well, kind of thinner one of the Chelsea SF, you know. So indie thick, but thin. Let's take a look. What do we got here? Don't need that. Oh, I saw these. I saw these little boxes. Cool stuff. I like them. I saw these on the group. Interesting new packaging coming from Matt Rudol. Slim thick. Yeah, slim thick. All right. It's pretty slick. I like that. Heard a lot of good things about this. Not found any bad stuff lately. I don't know if that's all the hype. We'll find out. Got more stickers. I don't have anywhere to put these. I'm going to have to start storing them. There is my beautiful, beautiful COA. Chelsea LP stainless steel machine finish. Good. 32? Wait. That's so close. It's 31. You do that on purpose, Matt. I don't know if he's still here, but I know he's got records. I've seen him before. I know he's got a book. He's got a big old book of all the serial numbers and who he sends them out to when he sends it out, you know, personally for himself. I wonder if he did that on purpose. That would be hilarious. That would be very cool customer service. Of course, machined by the wonderful, talented Nick McKenty over at Full Throttle Originals. Yeah. Oh, so nice. Okay, get out of here. So when I first saw this one, I told Matt Ritter, I was like, I have a feeling that this one's gonna change some things for me, because this one is just, I can tell. You look at it, you can tell there is like a damn it. Yeah. I think this one's gonna fly more so through the air than this one. Ooh, it's like, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to spend time with both of them, but I have a feeling like it's always hard for me to go, oh, okay, great. I can't just take something out of the box and say, okay, yeah, no, this is I'm done. Doesn't happen all the time. But look at that, 32, 31. And 32. Love it. That's hilarious. Yeah, the Chelsea, just like with Ace's short story, like I was saying, it's one of those like those button chameleon kind of things where you can put so many different kinds of buttons. You can go super low profile. Like these ones that I'm slapping on here on the SF, you're barely getting like maybe a 0.5 mil of clearance on either side. And my fingers never actually hit the spinner. And it just works because they can sit down in there faster. Oh, good. Matt Ritter, happy accident. Makes me, that's a happy accident. That's crazy. I love that shit. I love when that happy accident shit happens. That's like witch shit right there. That's like something I got to go like buy a lottery ticket after this or something like that. Oh, it does. It might rip faster. It might be more aerodynamic. I fucking love it. Like, I fucking love it. This is definitely going to get carried all week. All week, I can already tell. Yeah, you better be 33 next time. 33. That's an even better number. That rips. That rips hard. That rips super hard. I'm wondering, where are those? Throw these on there. Oh god, that's not that different of a. Yeah. God damn you, Jared. I'm gonna need more of these fucking things. I hate it. You this button you like, and you only got one. You're like, oh, who's gonna wear the shoes now today? Ooh, these buttons, man. That dish, they're intoxicating. Intoxicating. Plus, just look at that. It looks freaking great. Yeah, I can see this being like all week. And just listen to what these buttons like do. It's a hard one to hear because it's so low. My mic's picking that up at like 35 decibels or something. I'll turn the gain way up for you here. Right? It's like it's like this soothing. It's hard to get for me a resin button that isn't so loud that you're kind of going like, oh god, I can't even use this around other people. But this one's really been hitting it for me. Man, that looks good. That is nice. That is just, yeah, I can already see myself not being able to pick this up as much anymore with this one. Oh, that is a nice tight. It's a tight, easy little snapping rip. Those buttons are the Nyama buttons from Sacred Spins. Jared Rule did them. And I got this last pair just randomly. I'm just on the site after the drop for some fucked up reason. There was still one pair of these. Buddy recommended them. And I grabbed it. And then he came out with, These have changed the triangle for me. Then he came out with the Mokame version, and I was able to get some etched and polished ones. So these are my new triangle buttons, hands down, just because of the hanging ability of them. And I love them. I love them so much. It's so good. So I have these two versions now, and I already kind of want more. There was a purple one of this too. I don't even know what this material is called. He's calling it Juma Gem. Both of these buttons are actually machined by Nick McKenty as well. And just stellar job. And they're just so nice. It's just being able to hang. You get so many other ways you can kind of move it around in your hand. And it's just been an absolute dream on the Torque Bar Hybrid. Yeah. Elfron sounds the same. Hey, Brian? That's great. I want to try Elfron. It's just one of those ones. It's hard to find. Someone gets a bunch of it and then it's all made. You guys buy it. You guys usually buy all this stuff while I'm at work. It's kind of sad and frustrating, but you guys buy it all while I'm at work. I hear like someone will text me. I'll be like in the middle of like building a wall, and someone texts me is like, "Hey man, there's a drop on the thing," and I'm like, damn it. But congratulations, Matt. This is great. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be, and I love it. So good. Oh, we're going to line all this stuff up here. Ooh, I bet these are good. Okay, I'm going to try these on there too, because they're a bit thinner, and we'll see what we got. Having these Ultim ones on the Chelsea SF completely changed the SF for me. It made me go from like, yeah, the SF's pretty cool to like, ooh, the SF. Love it so much. Oh, yeah, that's a great fit as well. Shit. Sound is not as good. That's fascinating to me. It's even lower. There's no point in putting on mic. You probably never even pick it up. But these are almost quiet now. So there's something going on with the shape of those Nyama buttons that is creating some sort of great little airy, it's this airy, plasticky whisper. It's just, it's addicting. It's so addicting. Oh, that feels great too. God, such a good throw on this. Such a good gyro. Totally understand what people are talking about now. Absolutely. But I want to stick these back on here. And then we'll do this for now. We'll go here. We'll put these on here. And then we'll take, yeah. We'll do this. Here. My little friends during the stream. We'll put the SF. So they're going to fit. Yep, they just fit. That's perfect. Put these on the torque bar. Torque bar is so great this way. So many buttons are freaking awesome on it because it's just an awesome spinner. It's hard to not have buttons work. And the new design on these, Matt, is great. I love the feeling of this. Those concentric circles in the center. Excellent. Looks great. Looks great. Sounds great. Feels great. Is great. So into it. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let's put a little more this way. Because I think now that we have experienced the THiCC LP, that's it right there. Green button. I'm already button swapping. There she is. Loving her. Highly recommend. Find one. It's a stainless steel, but he's making more. This is my contender for tungsten. This is the one that I think would be the best in tungsten. Screw the THiCC Mini, screw the THiCC SF. They'd be too heavy. I've been convinced they would be far too heavy in tungsten. It'd be ridiculous. But the LP is the one to go for in tungsten. That is the one I think I might my vote. That's my professional vote. If we're going to get a THiCC in tungsten, it's got to be the THiCC LP. 100,000%. It's got to be the LP. It would be absolutely perfect. So there we go. THiCC LP. Grail mail. Holy crap. Okay, so this has been so long in the making. Michael Coco's here. That's good because Michael Coco has had a long history with this box. This box is a long history. So Michael Coco, well, you know what? I'm just going to open it up and we'll explain as we go because it is involved. Okay, so this thing has multiple things in it because it's been a long process of just sending Michael stuff because it was easier. It was easier for me to just get stuff to Michael that I was buying and oh, that's a COA. Oh, that's another COA. And then just have him send it all at once because it was some stuff that was gone and it was, I'm not saying it won't happen, Matt Ridd. Perfect. Good. That's all we need to hear. I'm not saying it won't happen. So Michael's been great. I had an idea for a spinner. I knew that I loved the OG tungsten triangle. I knew that the big triangle in tungsten had been made. So I knew I need to get that. I need to try that. So I found it. Thanks to Jason Stone. Shout out to Jason Stone, who actually lives in Canada. So it's sort of funny. So he sells it to me, and before I even get it, before I even try it, I say, you know what, it's going to cost more money for me to have it come back to me, and then me send it to Michael to do some stuff with it. So just send it right to Michael. Send it right to Michael. So I haven't even tried this yet. Michael's had it all. So Michael had it sent right to him from Canada. And the plan was, you'll see what the plan was. We'll prolong it a little bit, I think. So these are the buttons. We'll open these up already because at least you can see it already. So there's a little hint. Oh, look at that. So Michael's been playing with blackening tungsten. So these are the buttons for the triangle. Blackened it there and then polished off the edges to create this kind of two-tone thing. Looks fucking great. So nice. What is this? That is that. I can tell what that is. That's that. Okay. That's the that. Okay, cool. So this is also something that Jason sent along. This is interesting. This is first time I've ever tried something from FeiFei EDC. So this is a copper origin. And, oh, look, it has Jason Stone written right on it. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, copper origin. We'll try here. Kind of cool. Woo! Drop it. Cool. That's why we got this. Nice pad. Interesting. So he kind of threw this in because he said, "Oh, these buttons can work great with the triangle." So he threw it in for hardly anything. So I think later I'm gonna probably put this in with like the giveaway pile. See what goes on because I think he only gave it to me for like $40 or something like that. It's got some dings on it and stuff like that, but yeah. So it's been loved, but that's a pretty fun little try. Interesting. Okay, so that's that. That was something that I knew was coming. And then, oh, right, okay. So this is the first time I'm ever going to have tried. It's an interesting little pouch. Oh, what the heck? So this is the first time I've ever tried a post blades. So this is a very legendary kind of spinner here. This one is actually already someone else's. So Ali Aminal from the groups there, buddy of mine, he sent this along with some buttons that are in here that I bought from him. And he sent it. He said, you can send this and try to sell it. It's already been sold. So it is already going to someone else, but it was kind of like send this, get some video with it, try it out and see what up. And then you can sell it and give it to someone else. So that is stainless steel. It's a stainless steel cocoon, OG cocoon, I believe. Must be. Are these buttons? They're not 28s. Those have got to be. Yeah, those are like 1-inch ones. So as far as I knew, it was as far as I know about Pose, not the OG, but the small. I think there's a size below OG that has the 24.5 mil buttons. So this is like even the smaller one. I think. Anyway, that is like super light. That is a crazy small little super light kind of spinner that not really for me. I can totally see why it might be better in something heavier so it actually throws something. But if you want something that you just kind of flick and go with, the thing is that it does have the flickability because of the little grooves right there that you can get your finger into. That's perfect. Stock OG Pose buttons are 23 millimeter. That makes sense. They look even smaller than that. Okay, good to know. There we go. Thank you, James. This is why I rely on chat for all of my information. Yeah. It's okay. Not my thing. Don't really like it that much, but someone might like it. Someone's gonna like it. I know the guy that bought it recently. I saw him buy something else, and it was made out of copper and mokame. I tried, and he said it was too heavy for him. So, if you're watching and you know that this is yours, I can tell you that this is going to be good for you because it is not too heavy. It is not too heavy at all. So we're gonna put that back in there. I assume that little bag's going with it. I don't know. I'll find out later. Okay, so if we did that, that's 1, 2. So there are several. There's these buttons, and then there's some other buttons. Some other ones. What are these? Are these the ones I think they are? Are these the Oh, NJT, you have done it again. So these are the ones that I bought from Ali. This is like a polished zircuti. Ugh. Like a light etch on there or something. Ooh. This 3S style. What are these going to go on? What are these going to go on? I think... Oh, man, I don't know. Maybe... Yeah. I'll try them on these. So I had this on as a placeholder. Way too short. Put these on the tungsten mini collision for now. Oh, those look nice. Those do look nice. That's very good. Ooh. Fidget Blips. You have Zerk Nyama. Ooh, I didn't even know Zerk Nyama. Oh, I would love that. Oh, these are hitting. These are hitting right for me. Holy crap. Those are very, very nice. Oh. That looker. That is a looker. Thank you, Ollie, for selling things. Okay, so these ones are a bit of a pretty penny, but Ollie also sent them to me with a caveat that I had to let him buy them back if I didn't like them. These are a very rare set of buttons made by Adam Silky Saunders. So there's a guy named Adam Silky Saunders, used to make buttons back in the day. And then like so many people, he had a kid, and then that took up the rest of his life. So he stopped making them. So now everyone's trying to get these kinds of things. So Ali let me buy these because he thought, hey, he knows because he has a big triangle that they go great on a big triangle. So these are like some Zucchini, beautiful little dish step in there. Oh, those feel nice. We're going to have to throw those on the big triangle when we finally get to them. And then these ones, apparently he said these were like a gift. So, wow. What are these? These are 26? What is this? This is, holy crap. What is going on in my life now? This is too much beautiful stuff. It's very flat. But I'm going to try these out with some stuff for sure. Holy moly. He said he doesn't even remember where these came from. These are like these like no-namer, like who knows where they're from kind of buttons. So if anyone else has info and thinks they know who made these or where they came from, let me know. Put your idea in the comments, and yeah, apparently these are a gift to me. So that means I'm gonna have to pass on the good vibes, and I'm probably gonna, that just means I'm gonna give away something else. So we'll figure it out. But that's how that works. They look like Cap. You know, they could vape. They could. It could be because they're flat. That's a very good point. Maybe they are Cap stuff. Cap loves those flat buttons. Interesting. That's a very good point. All right, I can no longer stand it. I have to see this big triangle. This thing's driving me crazy. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. Okay, so this is the one that, oh my God. So Michael has refinished this tungsten triangle and made it black. He spent so much time and effort blackening it. And then the grips that are on this are custom ones that I had made by Drake Sexton. Commissioned him to make some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful buttons for it. Let's see. Oh my Lord. So Michael stonewashed the tungsten before blackening it for like what? Like 3 days or something? Oh, fuck. Drake make these out of crystallized titanium. Anodized it just how I wanted. I wanted something to really pop in the center of that black. Man, this thing is... Fuck! There's almost 5 days when it was all said and done. It's so soft. It's so soft. It almost feels like fucking plastic or something. How soft it is. It's perfect. You're spinning yours right now too. So I told this story in another stream that basically once Michael got this spinner like from me and tried it, it was hilarious. I was at work and he's like, "Hey, I got it." And I'm like, "Hey, open it up. Like, try it out." And he's like, "Okay." And then Michael, within 15 fucking minutes or something like that, you have an in search of post out for the damn thing because you said it was gnarly, like the gnarliest try you'd ever had and you like had to have in your life. So Michael's like, I gotta get one. I gotta get one right now. So he goes and puts it out there and basically scores one within a day or something like that. Wow, this is so fucking... You know what? Just the size of this, you don't even think it was that long. Yeah, maybe it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes or something. So I'm comparing that, like, it is quite a significant... So I really didn't even know what the size difference is, right? Because it's one of those things, it's sort of like the big nest and the OG nest. When they're just on their own, it can be so hard to tell, like, in pictures, which one is which. Man, I think the bigger one is easier to handle. And without those buttons on there, what's the weight on this? Like, sorry, without the tungsten buttons on there. So without tungsten, we've got... Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? You're right, Vape. That is orgasmic. This is like ASA Gold for Triforce. Well, it is named after it is literally modeled after the Triforce because Samuel Roscoe, who makes everything in TwoEDC, does all of his naming. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it has come from Zelda stuff. Big Zelda fan. Wow. Okay, so this is the first time I have touched Drake Sexton's machining with these buttons. These first ones I've tried. There's already 3 more pairs of his buttons coming. The dish on this is absolutely perfect. I cannot tell you the way it's just like, I don't know, Michael, how would you describe it? It's just perfect. Like it sits in there. There is such a perfect fidget factor to this. This is so hitting so right. The blackening, it is like not even, the light is making it even like brighter than it is. It's so dark. This is amazing. Yeah, the dish is, it couldn't be better. This is so good. I'm going to take these off here. Such a cool collab. So happy I got this done. I'm so into this kind of thing. Taking something and just, you know, getting something else done to it and getting like new buttons for it and stuff. It's just, it's so much fun. Just really making it something that's your own. Oh, let's try these Silkies on here really quick. It's 28 mil. This spinner takes 28 mil buttons. And usually I wouldn't be the hugest fan of 28 mil. But never mind. These ones, it's like, this is so good. I have a feeling these ones are going to be equally. That's good too, but the dish doesn't come close. It's a flatter dish. Like, it's nice. It looks good. I love these buttons, but if I'm talking like something that's just like hitting right away, it's Drake's buttons. It's so good. I have to get those back on there immediately. Ugh. It's so good. Oh, I can't wait to go and warp this. This one's easier to flick. Like, one thing I've noticed with the OG triangle is that sometimes it'd be harder to get like that perfect grab on an arm with it. Or it's just easier of a spinner to kind of do more of a pinch grip, which is fine. Like, it's fine. I love it for that. But when I'm playing with this, it's like, oh man, this is so good. It's just as manageable, but even more. Like, it's just easier for a bigger hand to kind of. Oh, and the gyro on it, right? Like, the triangle is just known for being such a gyro machine. It's like its biggest pleasure. Like, just moving the big or the OG triangle around like this, you're just getting such a cool gyroscopic feedback. It's intoxicating. I made a wish to the Gavin God for a set of his buttons. Yeah. I still need some Gavin buttons too, man. But hey, if Drake was taught by Gavin, he's been taught well. God, that dish is amazing. So comfortable. Cannot recommend anymore. The links are in the description already for Drake's Machining Customs. I would definitely try to get in on like the susses that he does. Now's the time, because there's not as many people that have clued in to how hot these are. So you can get a better chance at winning one of them. The 3 buttons that are actually on the way right now, one of them I won in a sus, and the 2 other ones are his part of a trade for me sending him the tungsten mega pillar. He really wanted the tungsten mega pillar, and we made a deal, and he made 2 buttons out of exotic stuff for me and is sending those along, and they are busting. Absolutely busting. You're going to love them. Oh God, that's so good. That's been a long journey. That is so, oh God, I'm like bursting here. Busting. Look at all this stuff. All this good stuff. This has been such a good one. So, thank you, Michael. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Ali. Who else was involved? Lots of people. Thank you. Thank you, Ben Pose, for making the pose. Thank you, FeiFei EDC. This is a big box, man. It's crazy. This is good stuff. Ugh. There we go. The Grail I've been waiting for I don't know, fucking goddamn months, maybe? More than a month? This has been crazy. This has been more on the beginning of the summer that this kind of happened. So, there we go. Best triangle out there? I don't know. You decide. And yes, Vape, that is an LP. That is Chelsea LP. Okay, so guess what? Look at that. We somehow got through these 3 boxes, and there is more time. So guess what was 4th up in the poll of boxes? It was the Copper Nectar Plus. I'm going to open it up. Screw it. We're going to open it up. Take a look. Because I've heard some banging things about this, and it actually completely, what's it called? Escaped my mind, my poor mind overwhelmed with all of this treasure, that Samuel Roscoe had mentioned that he was like, there might be a little something extra for you in that box. So I'm kind of like, I forgot about that. I'm like, what is in there? So without further ado, let's finally open this freaking box. It's been sitting there way too long. Poor Samuel. I'm sorry, Samuel. They tell me to do everything. It's all them. It's all their fault. Let's get into it. I like how he does this. Look at this. Thank you, FN. That stands for Fidget Nerd. Fidget Nerd. Oh my God. Now, I think that you guys went, give me a set of buttons. Look at that. Ooh. So I think that you guys didn't vote on the Nectar as much because I think I missed out on like the hype of it. Everyone was just like railing on it so hard, loved it so hard. And then by the time I finally get to it, people are like, yeah, no, we know it's awesome. Everyone knows it's awesome. So I got the Nectar Plus, and I'm so glad I got the Nectar Plus. Won this in a sus, right from the man himself. I love those PMs. You know, I was just working, and then all of a sudden, you get this post, this PM. Hey man, it's Samuel. You won in the sus. I'm like, what? That's God, I never win. Never win anything. It's so good. Well, I guess I do win some things, but I've been lucky these days. I don't know. It's already going down, but okay. So here, this might end up replacing. Oh, that's bigger. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. That's bigger than I thought. It's nice, though. I think the bearing has come loose in transport. There we go. Oh, good. It's still tight. Let's put that back like that. Okay, I think we're still good. I don't have to do a full bearing change. Okay, so what we got here? These are like I really like this dish, though. I love the way that feels. So, like, thank you, Samuel. I know what you're talking about now. Wow, that dish is nice. I can feel it. That is your deep dish, isn't it? Because I remember you mentioning something about making a deep dish, and you said, this is as deep as I'm willing to go. Oh, God. So this one is up against, for me, this one is up against the Big Poe. And if I was talking to Samuel about it, he was saying that he believes that the Nectar Plus is slightly better than the Big Poe. So that means that there's like the possibility that the SF, this is getting replaced by the LP. And there's a possibility that the Big Po is getting replaced by the Nectar Plus. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I expected. This is... That does throw. Just a little harder. Oh, I gotta try this one again. What's going on here? Interesting. The Big Po from Ocarina of Time specifically. It is literally the Big Po from Ocarina of Time. I just noticed. Let me check this. Yeah. The buttons are 22s. That's why I wanted the Nectar Plus, and that's why I wanted the Big Po. That's why I got rid of my OG Po, because the OG Po is 20 mil, and then the Nectar, regular OG Nectar, not the Plus, is 20 mil as well. So, yeah. That's why this is the one for me and not the little guy. Interesting difference. Okay, so what's going on is that the Big Po has a louder and more noticeable feeling of judder on the move, like on the moving on the axial plane. This one, the Nectar Plus, slightly less feeling. It's still there. Like a lot of Samuel's stuff are great, like judder machines. They really are perfect for judder. But this one I'm getting a little bit less and a little bit different of a way. Oh, I can tell though when I get a little more time with this. We'll see how this one does over the next week, and then where it's what I have to say about it in the Fidgets of the Week next week. Is very interesting. It's a very interesting Fidgets of the Week because like it's probably going to be this guy's going to be in there. I can tell. This one might be in there as well because of the buttons. This one might be. It's going to be a big old spinner week, which is great. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. I can already tell. I can already pretty sure something's gonna. Oh yeah, like I can't say anything now. It's very, very hard for me to do this kind of stuff. I can't just be like, okay, it's done. But yeah, I can. I got a feeling. Let's try this nice deep. Ah! Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Oh my god.
I said the granola bar was for now.
You scared the fuck out of God. You hit me with it. Okay, cool. I got a candy now. Thanks. Jesus. Oh my god. Are you trying to like kill me slowly?
Trying to improve your reflexes.
Improve my reflexes.
You gotta be ready for attack at any time.
Apparently I do. Apparently I have to be much more ready for attack. Oh, God. Okay, good. I got a little candy now. Thank you, honey. Thank you.
Plus a bunch of late joiners. They missed the first one.
I know. There was a lot of late people, huh? Good thing there's a VOD. There's always a VOD. You can go back and have a little peepsies. Nothing's as good as live, that's true. But, oof, I gotta say, just trying these deep dish buttons on here, holy Lord. Samuel, what have you done? That is, like, my favorite part about these is that it are those circles. I love the feeling. I love the feeling of those little circles on there. Hey, Gavin, Dynamic Inertia's here. DI, man. Where's your fucking brother, man? Missed all this cool crap. You seen this thing? Did you see this that your brother made? It's fucking so good. Were you supervising or did you do this all by himself? You did. You missed these buttons. The other 3 are coming. There might be a next stream. But yeah, no, we're here just we're able to open nephew? He's your nephew? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Have I been saying brother this whole time? What the fuck? Is he really your nephew? Jesus Christ. Is no one correcting me on that? I love that. I'm just going on, spouting off, oh, his brother this, his brother that. Oh, the sexy button bros, blah, 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 blah. And he's is he really your nephew? Come on. Seriously? That's a big nephew. That's a big nephew. He's a big boy nephew. My nephew's like, well, he's like 13 now, so he might be like this tall, but Jesus Christ, he's like 13, you know? Oh, God. Maybe you're really old, Gavin. Are you just ridiculously old? You like fucking 53 or something like that? I don't know. You got this fountain of youth going on? Okay, good. Good. He's your nephew. Finally, someone corrected me. Good. Good to know. No one corrected you because you have to correct me. Don't not.
Tristan's 13. He's taller than I am.
That's true. 13-year-olds can be tall. I'm just finding out that apparently Drake, so apparently no one want to correct me because I'm just Anyway, yeah, Drake, if you're watching this, sorry. Sorry.
That
Anyway.
is so rude.
Yeah, rude. Zach is the rudest guy. You're 33. I am so old. I'm not even going to tell you how old I am. I might be going on 39 in December. You were at a family dinner. How sweet. How sweet. Well, we better get on soon. We're not got much more left here because we're just talking about this, and then we're gonna draw. Unless I don't know. What are we on here? We're only in an hour and a half. God damn. What if we? What was your guys's? I gotta check something out here. I gotta see what your other where was it? I'm gonna see what your other thing was for your poll. So we did that, then we did that. Oh, we might not have time for the jackpot. Jackpot could be a lot. God, that'd be a cool record. Open 5 of these boxes. I don't know, baby. Can I open another box? Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
Very fast. Don't get distracted.
Well, I still got to do the... no, it wouldn't be fast. No, screw it. We can't do it. Okay, so we'll just talk about this more. No, we can't do it. Wouldn't be fast. Jackpot is not going to be something that would be a fast thing. Because the jackpot by Laushi, I think you said, Laushi something, would be too much. Anything. What are you guys talking about? You're talking about okay, you guys good. Stop tracking me. Unlock me. Unlock me. Unlock me. Okay, thank you. Camera just starts tracking me randomly. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about this guy because just put these buttons on. That is a nice deep dish. I was talking about this dish. I love that. That's good. But there is something about that dish. Thank you, Samuel, for that little gift. Might have to rock this one like this for a while. That takes the weight down just a little bit. Ooh. And it's made the judder a little bit louder. Ooh. Yeah, this is a banging little ripper. Bang little ripper, and I'm so glad I got the plus. This is perfect. Thank you, Samuel, once again for making great design, just pumping them out. yeah, I can't wait to go get some of this stuff warped. I'm going to be like just the warp mania machine. It's so good. Ah, love it. So there you go. That is TwoEDC's Copper Nectar Plus. Newest design from Samuel Roscoe. Been sitting in that box for way too long. Finally, here we go. Now it gets to be in Fidgets of the Week next week. See what comes of this. Loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh, God, look at all this treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure. So I think what we're going to do is that we got to draw for this ant designs thing. So I'm going to tidy up just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. And I'm going to take those ant design things out. I'm going to leave this cool stuff out because it's cool. Goes back there. So we looked at that. This goes back. We looked at that. We got buttons there, buttons here, buttons everywhere. There's too much. There's too much. So we looked at too much stuff. This is not too much stuff, but a lot of good stuff. What a day. What an unboxing. Now, where are these guys? Now we got to see who's winning these lovely, lovely little things. So yeah, these actually really surprised me. Titanium one is by far my favorite. Better grip, bit of a better sound. So what I did is I had the sign up for this. We got something like almost 80 people sign up. Oh, I haven't used these in a while. Those are good. And I was really impressed. I was really impressed that a lot of you were able to find the secret code within the video, which meant that you guys were watching all the way to the end, which is good. So a lot of you were rewarded with an extra spot within the giveaway, giving you an extra number, extra chance to win. So that was pretty cool. So I will show you what I've done to make that nice and easy. What do we got here? This thing. So basically, I've just got everyone's Facebook names up for anonymity, and I've got everyone's YouTube handles. And then, did you get the code? Yes, you got the code. Most of you got the code. Some people guessed 357. I don't know. Red. Nope. Just honest. Fidget nerd. Good try, Ellie. Yeah. So cool. Some of you got it. Some of you didn't. Most of you did. So anyone that did, so what I did is right down here would have been the last entry. And then I just went and copied everyone that had the code and then pasted that down below. So that is now given all of those people an extra number. So it's up to 140. It says 141 on mine, but it is actually 140 because if you notice up here, the 1 on the sheets here is where the Facebook name and all that stuff goes into. So it's going to be from 2. It's actually only 140, but I'm going to put the random.org as 2 to 141 to make that the easiest way of doing this and the most fair. So without further ado, let's draw this. I don't know how many people here actually entered, but we will see. And then if I'm having issues finding people, I don't think I will. No, I won't, because I have your emails. I was organized this time. I got your emails. I got your your Facebook names, your YouTube names, I'll find you. I'll find you, but I'll probably just email you. So let's check this out. Let's see what we got here. Okay, let's go to random.org. I think I even had that all ready. Yeah, look at that. We got 2 to 141. All right, so the way it's going to work, I'm going to draw a number, and then we're going to go to the sheet, find that person, see what their first pick was, titanium or Zerk, okay? And then we'll have to draw another one, and then maybe that'll change what they're getting depending on what the first, you get it, okay? So let's just do this. Let's just get it done, okay? 13, lucky number frickin' 13. Okay, who is number 13? Ryan Kim. Ryan Kim on Facebook, Prime SS on YouTube. You have won the titanium. You got the titanium. That is good that it worked out that way. I like that because I think titanium is the best one in my personal opinion. So that's good. Good that the titanium is out of the way. I saw zirconium come up way more. So the chances that our next draw is going to be a titanium one again, and then they're going to have to get the Zerk is probably, it's less likely. So there's a better chance that we're going to draw this next number and their first choice is going to be Zerk. And then everyone's just getting what they want. Isn't that nice? Okay. So let's see who is going to win the second one. So first one, that was Ryan Kim. Ryan Kim or Prime SS on YouTube. All right. So, second winner. 89, perfect. So this has pumped us into the second half. So there was all a point to this. We did need to have the other numbers. So whose extra number that they earned is going to be, it's Ryan Kim again. Are you fucking kidding me? What the hell, Ryan? Who are you, Ryan? Are you absolutely kidding me? Am I reading this right? Are you a genie? It was 13. Ryan Kim. And then it was 89. Are you kidding me? I'm drawing again. Like you can't win both of them. It's so fucked up. Are you kidding me? Who are you, Ryan Kim? Who in the hell are you? That is messed up. Oh my God. Go buy a lottery ticket. The absolute moment that you see this, that is messed up. I mean, Gavin, you've done a lot of susses. Has that ever happened? You saw this live. What the fuck? I have never seen that happen. That is, okay. Okay. All right. Well, drawing again. Got to get rid of the Zerk. Sorry, Ryan. You're not getting both of them. Here we go. 43. Who is 43? Gunther Frost. Gunther Frost, or YouTube handle is something like JFC. It's a bunch of letters. Gunther, you have won. And look at that. I was right. Zirconium. First choice, zirconium. Couldn't have been more perfect. Ryan, you're a strange lucky beast. Please sprinkle some of that on me. That is crazy. Ryan is local to you. That is insane. That is insane. And Jeff, you're some people do have a luck. You're right. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't think that anyone's like rigging susses, but sometimes if you guys are in the community and you know what I'm talking, sometimes some names just keep coming up and you're like, oh, there it is again. You won again. How do you do that? How do they do that? Is it just positive like thinking and all this stuff? I don't know, but yeah, that's insane. I'm so cool. Glad that got caught live. That is crazy. That is so cool. Okay, well, congratulations, Ryan. Twice. Good try, Ryan. And congratulations, Gunther. Hope I'm saying your name right. Sounds Swedish. Gunther. Gunther? Yeah. Good. Danish, maybe? Danish? Sweet. You're Scandinavian for sure. Some sort of Scandinavian name. My wife's yelling at me, nope, from the other room. Okay. Oh, Gavin, you've had this happen. Some things aren't explainable. Yeah, that's crazy, man. What are the odds? I mean, there's mathematical odds. We could calculate it and everything, but come on. That's messed up, right? He gets the code for the other number and stuff, and then, oh man. Maybe random.org's broken. Maybe it's not as random as we all think it is. Anyway. All right, you guys have all been great. I'll be contacting those winners by email later and letting them know. This has been insane. I've got way too much fire here. I gotta go play with this. This triangle is blowing my mind. I'm overwhelmed. I got this more. I'm freaking out here. I'm freaking out. I gotta go. You guys are awesome. Oh God.